Meeting will come to order. Please join us in the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. If you would please remain standing, I'd like to observe a moment of silence for the loss of our state's auditor, Tom Swish. Thank you.
Okay.
What?
That was better before.
Please call the roll.
Councilmember Irby. Councilmember Page.
Here.
Councilmember Wassinger.
Here.
Councilmember O'Mara.
Here.
Councilmember Dolan.
Here.
6th Council District seat is vacant. And Councilmember Harder.
Here.
Mr. Chair, we have a quorum.
Move for approval of journal of meeting February 24th, 2015.
Second. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. The journal is approved. I move to suspend the rules to allow for the presentation of a proclamation by the county executive. Somebody want to second that?
Second.
Thank you. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed?
Or no, we're suspending the rules.
Motion carries. Rules are suspended.
Do we have a representative to receive the proclamation?
All right.
Are they going to read it? What's it for? Oh, he's going to read it.
Presenting you with a proclamation that declares that Monday, March 2nd, 2015 will forever be Meatless Monday Day.
What's the significance?
Congratulations.
I don't think so. Okay. Thank you, County Executive. I guess I'm absolved because it's Tuesday and I didn't know it and I ate meat yesterday, but sorry. I wasn't aware of it.
Next Monday.
All right. We have no bid openings this evening, so we will move to communications.
Mr. Chair, there are no tax compromises or zoning matters this evening, so I move to road and bridge matters. Under road and bridge matters, item number 1, 4th District.
Receive, file, plan, specifications, and detailed estimate of cost be approved, and the Director of Procurement be authorized to advertise for bids as requested.
Second. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries.
Item number 2, 6th District.
Receive, file, plan, specifications, and detailed estimate of costs be approved, and the Director of Procurement be authorized to advertise for bids as requested.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries.
And other communications, Mr. Chair, item number 1.
Receive and file, and that will be the order.
Item number 2.
Receive and file, and the County Council be directed to prepare the appropriate legislation, and that will be the order, and the same motion through item number 3.
Item number 4, 7th District.
Receive, file, and the deposit agreement with the subdivision plat be approved as recommended.
Second?
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries.
Item number 5, 3rd District.
Same motion?
All in
Second.
favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries.
Item number 6.
Receive, file, and the County Council be directed to prepare the appropriate legislation, and that will be the order.
Item number 7, 5th District.
Receive, file, and the change of owner be approved as requested.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries.
Item number 8.
Receive, file, and the County Council be directed to prepare the appropriate legislation Same motion through item number 9, and that will be the order.
Item number 10, second district.
Receive, file, and the county council be directed to prepare the appropriate legislation.
So ordered.
Item number 11, fifth district.
Same motion, and that will be the order.
Item number 12, second, third, and seventh districts.
Receive, file, and the appointment be approved as recommended.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Please read the add-ons.
Item number 1.
Where are they? I had them. You have, thank you. Thank you. Receive and file. That'll be the order.
Item number 2, seventh district.
Hold till next week.
So ordered. Report of the county executive.
Much to your dismay, I don't have a report this evening, Mr. Chair.
Thank you. It was a nice proclamation. Report on special committees. Mr. Romero, is that your?
Special committee?
Nice proclamation.
Okay. St. Louis County Council Committee on Disabilities met on Tuesday, February 24, 2015, for the purpose of meeting with representatives of the St. Louis County Commission on Disabilities for an updated commission's activity in 2014 and an overview of 2015 initiatives. Move this summary. This report be adopted
Second.
and submitted.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. The report is adopted. We'll move to public forum.
2 speakers this evening, Mr. Chair.
All right, we have 2 speakers. If you could keep your comments to 3 minutes, please.
First speaker is Greg Porter.
Good evening, council members and County Executive Stinger.
Good evening.
My name is Greg Porter of 6 Crookham Court, Florissant, Missouri, which is in unincorporated St. Louis County. I'm the chairman of the North St. Louis County Problem Solving Committee, as well as the president and secretary of the Paddock Forest Residents Association. I want to commend County Executive Stinger and County Councilor Peter Crane and others in the new administration for whoever played a role in settling the trash haulers lawsuit that had been lingering from the previous administration for the past 7 years. As you're all aware, this issue expended a great deal of county resources in the previous administration that could have and should have been more productively used more productively elsewhere, instead of trying to fight a legal battle that had been lost. So I want to commend the new administration for settling the case under terms much more favorable than anticipated and bringing closure to the contentious issue of trash in St. Louis County. Last evening, the North St. Louis County Problem Solving Committee and a group of area trustee directors and leaders met with the acting director of Public Works and her management team, as well as police sergeant and problem properties officer, to discuss problems and issues and how we can be of assistance. Our meeting was very productive, but it's clear that the Public Works and Police Department either need additional ordinances or enhancement to current ordinances in order to better address and enforce some of the problems that affect neighborhood stability and preservation. As such, in the near future, this committee will be presenting information to the county council and the county executive with regard to the introduction of new legislation to help combat these problems. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Next speaker is Tom Sullivan.
I haven't figured out what meatless Mondays are, but I guess we'll find out eventually. Mr. Chairman, I have several things to mention. At last week's meeting, several citizens expressed concern about the Bridgeton landfill that had underground fires and the nearby nuclear waste at the West Lake landfill. One thing that wasn't mentioned is what happens if the fire reaches the nuclear waste. In January, the assistant fire chief for the Pattonville Fire District said he would not want his firefighters to respond unless he knew they would be safe, which wouldn't seem likely. So what happens then? No one seems to know, but the idea of highly toxic radioactive waste burning is pretty scary. I've asked County Executive Stinger to provide an update on the temperature control problems at the Pine Lawn Health Center, but he continues to have nothing to say about it. I don't know why that should be so difficult. For several weeks now, I mentioned the January 28th article in the Call about the county executive's office contacting someone who was interested in being the Democratic candidate for the 6th District County Council seat. The candidate said he was told not to seek the nomination. I requested to know who in the county executive's office contacted him, but still no response. A month ago, the council was addressed by Rodney Krim of the St. Louis Economic Development Partnership. There was also an announcement by Mr. Stinger that $500,000 was approved for demolishing buildings in Ferguson and Delwood. A request for proposals was sent out to demolish 9 buildings, and bids were due last week. It would be helpful if the council and the public were given updates on what is going on in Ferguson, as there are still questions about what is being done. Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Mr. Sullivan, just so you do know, the Public Works Department is addressing the issues at the Pine Lawn facility, and they're there as we speak, not right this minute, but they are checking into matters there, and if need be, they'll take care of it. If not, they'll contract otherwise, but they are actively addressing the issue.
So do you know when we're going to get a report on that?
Acting Director of Public Works is here. I don't know if we have any commitment yet. Do you know?
Have analysis completed before the summer, before the heat of the summer, so that we know what's going on in the house.
Thank you.
Yes, sir. That concludes the public forum. Introduction of bills.
Bill number 42, introduced by Councilmember Dolan, an ordinance to provide for the borrowing of money in anticipation of the collection of taxes and revenues for the county general fund for the year 2015. Bill number 43, introduced by Councilmember Dolan, an ordinance to provide for the borrowing of money in anticipation of the collection of taxes and revenues for the health fund for the year 2015. Bill number 44, introduced by Councilmember Dolan, an ordinance to provide for the borrowing of money in anticipation of the collection of taxes and revenues for the park maintenance fund for the year 2015. Bill number 45, introduced by Councilmember Dolan, an ordinance to provide for the borrowing of money in anticipation of the collection of taxes and revenues for the special road and bridge fund for the year 2015. Bill number 46, introduced by Councilmember Dolan, an ordinance authorizing the county executive to execute a contract with Wood Chip Soccer Club for lease of 15.58 acres at Kennedy Park for soccer fields and ancillary facilities. Bill number 47, introduced by Councilmember Dolan, an ordinance appropriating and setting apart the sum of $125,791.35 from the unappropriated balance of the general fund for reimbursement for 8 total losses to police department vehicles. Mr. Chair, that is all the bills.
Thank you. Here, perfection of bills, please.
Bill number 8, introduced by Councilmember O'Meara.
Hold, please.
Bill number 8 is held.
Bill number 231, introduced by Councilmember Dolan.
Please drop from the order of business, and that will be the order.
Bill number 27, introduced by Councilmember Dolan.
Please hold. That's bill number 27 is held.
Bill number 35, introduced by Councilmember Page.
Move to perfect Bill number 35.
Second. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Bill number 35 is perfected.
Bill number 36, introduced by Councilmember Dolan.
I move to perfect bill number 36.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Bill number 36 is perfected.
Bill number 37, introduced by Councilmember Dolan.
I move to perfect bill number 37. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Bill number 37 is perfected.
Bill number 38, introduced by Councilmember Dolan.
I move to perfect bill number 38.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? That motion carries. Bill number 38 is perfected.
Bill number 39, introduced by Councilmember Dolan.
I move to perfect bill number 39.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Bill number 39 is perfected.
Bill number 40, introduced by Councilmember Dolan.
I move to perfect bill number 40.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Bill number 40 is perfected.
Bill number 41, introduced by Councilmember Dolan.
I move to perfect bill number 41.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any Opposed? Motion carries. Bill number 41 is perfected. Final passage of bills.
Bill number 263, introduced by Councilmember Erby.
Please hold. And that will be the order.
Substitute Bill number 1 for Bill number 3, introduced by Councilmember Wassinger.
I move for final passage of substitute Bill number 1.
Second.
Oh, for Bill number 3. Thank you.
Second.
Still good. Roll call, please.
Councilmember Erby, Councilmember Page,
Aye.
Councilmember Wassinger,
Aye.
Councilmember O'Meara.
Aye.
Councilmember Dolan.
Aye.
Councilmember Harder.
Aye.
Mr. Chair, on substitute Bill number 1 for Bill number 3, there are 5 ayes and 1 absent.
Substitute Bill number 1 for number 3 is finally passed.
Bill number 28, introduced by Councilmember Harder.
I move for final passage of bill number 28.
Second.
Roll call, please.
Councilmember Erby, Councilmember Page.
Aye.
Councilmember Wassinger.
Aye.
Councilmember O'Meara.
Aye.
Councilmember Dolan.
Aye.
Councilmember Harder.
Aye.
Mr. Chair, on Bill number 28, there are 5 ayes and 1 absent.
Bill number 28 is finally passed.
Bill number 29, introduced by Councilmember Dolan.
I move for final passage of bill number 29.
Second.
Roll call, please.
Councilmember Erby, Councilmember Page.
Aye.
Councilmember Wassinger.
Aye.
Councilmember O'Meara.
Aye.
Councilmember Dolan.
Aye.
Councilmember Harder.
Aye.
Mr. Chair, on Bill number 29, there are 5 ayes and 1 absent.
Bill number 29 is finally passed.
Bill number 30, introduced by Councilmember Dolan.
I move for final passage of bill number 30.
Second.
Roll call, please.
Councilmember Erby, Councilmember Page.
Aye.
Councilmember Wassinger.
Aye.
Councilmember O'Meara.
Aye.
Councilmember Dolan.
Aye.
Councilmember Harder.
Aye.
Mr. Chair, on Bill number 30, there are 5 ayes and 1 absent.
Bill number 30 is finally passed.
Bill number 31, introduced by Councilmember Dolan.
I move for final passage of bill number 31.
Second.
Roll call, please.
Councilmember Erby, Councilmember Page.
Aye.
Councilmember Wassinger.
Aye.
Councilmember O'Meara.
Aye.
Councilmember Dolan.
Aye.
Councilmember Harder.
Aye.
Mr. Chair, on Bill number 31, there are 5 ayes and 1 absent.
Bill number 31 is finally passed.
Bill number 32, introduced by Councilmember Dolan.
I move for final passage of bill number 32.
Second.
Roll call, please.
Councilmember Erby, Councilmember Page.
Aye.
Councilmember Wassinger.
Aye.
Councilmember O'Meara.
Aye.
Councilmember Dolan.
Aye.
Councilmember Harder.
Aye.
Mr. Chair, on Bill number 32, there are 5 ayes and 1 absent.
Bill number 32 is finally passed.
Bill number 33, introduced by Councilmember Harder.
I move for final passage of bill number 33.
Second.
Roll call, please.
Councilmember Erby, Councilmember Page.
Aye.
Councilmember Wassinger.
Aye.
Councilmember O'Meara.
Aye.
Councilmember Dolan.
Aye.
Councilmember Harder.
Aye.
Mr. Chair, on Bill number 33, there are 5 ayes and 1 absent.
Bill number 33 is finally passed.
Bill number 34, introduced by Councilmember Dolan.
I move for final passage of bill number 34.
Second.
Roll call, please.
Councilmember Erby, Councilmember Page.
Aye.
Councilmember Wassinger.
Aye.
Councilmember O'Meara.
Aye.
Councilmember Dolan.
Aye.
Councilmember Harder.
Aye.
Mr. Chair, on Bill number 34, there are 5 ayes and 1 absent.
Any resolutions?
No, sir. We have no resolutions this evening, so we'll move on to unfinished business.
All right.
Under unfinished business, item number 1, 3rd District.
Receive, file plan, specification, and detailed estimate of cost be approved, and the Director of Procurement be authorized to advertise for bids pending Federal Highway Administration authorization as requested, and a copy of this report be sent to the interested parties.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries.
And, Mr. Chair, under new business, we have 4 prepared orders this evening.
Move for adoption of order number 1.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Order number 1 is adopted.
Move for adoption of order number 2.
Second. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Order number 2 is adopted.
I move for adoption orders 3 and 4.
Second. All in favor?
Aye.
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 All opposed? Motion carries. Orders 3 and 4 are adopted.
I move we adjourn.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Motion carries. Meeting is adjourned.
You can wait when I read that bill.